So, what can I really say about my first year of medical school? For one, I started during a pandemic. There were a lot of masks and social distancing involved. When I got the notification that I was accepted, I never could have envisioned practicing medicine on an alien and having exams online, which only required me to roll out of bed and turn on my computer. But I think that although I try and find some comedic relief, it was pretty tough. I'm just about to start my second year of school and I haven't met more than half of my class, and socially that does take a toll. I'd love to say I started the year hitting the ground running, but it was actually the opposite. I ended up sleeping through my alarm and signing in late to my first class of medical school. Academically, school wasn't that challenging. I mean, there were ups and downs, but I always say that I'm not the first person to go through medical school, as well as I won't be the last one. So, although challenging at times, school takes determination and motivation. You just have to have a strong enough why and endure. Like I said before, you're not the first, but you're also not going to be the last person to ever go to medical school. I spent a lot of time studying and studying and studying even more. I met great people, traveled around this new state I go to school in, and volunteered. But towards the end of school, I was feeling burnt out. I just wanted school to end. I'm happy to say I only experienced one all-nighter, but there were times that I didn't feel capable of even passing an exam. However, I've lived to tell the tale of succeeding. Through all of this, I passed all my classes in the first year of medical school. I remember having to open up all the windows in my car and the sunroof in the dead of winter just to feel alive, because studying inside is only ideal for so long. I remember getting 0 questions wrong on one of the exams. I remember being interviewed as the first minority student at my school for my school's SNMA chapter. I remember leaving school early and taking my finals abroad. It was a great reminder that if you really have the dedication, you can accomplish what you want to do, as well as mix in a little fun. Aside from that, I spent a lot of time learning to cook new meals because my school had Zoom sessions with a local chef. We learned how to cook budget-friendly, quick meals, and since I'm bringing up money, I have to talk about how expensive school is. Not just tuition, but feeding yourself. Whether it's feeding yourself with food or feeding yourself with things that brighten your spirits. Like for me, going on hikes, going out to eat, getting time to just scan the aisles of the grocery store, and even finding time to go to the gym. Mental health is important, and taking so much time being inside wasn't ideal, at least for me. And so halfway through the school, I ended up switching up a lot of the things that I did. I switched up where and how I studied. And I decided to start doing things that I thoroughly enjoyed and not just going through the motions. I'm very grateful that I've gone through this first year, and I'm even more grateful that I've been able to make it this far as I now embark and begin my second year. I'm kind of scared. I have boards and a lot of things that will permanently be marked on my future applications for whatever I wish to pursue after medical school. And although I'm not quite sure how I feel about this, I signed up for this. All in all, I'm glad that I was able to document all of these things. And although I'm not the most eloquent and I'm not a poet, and frankly, I'm just trying to roll with the punches, I'm glad that you guys have been along this journey with me. And I hope you stick around as I continue. I don't want to just be a physician. I want to be a good citizen, friend, daughter, wife, sister, among many other things. And although you only see one snippet or one slice of my life, I genuinely want to thank you for joining me, as this year has felt mostly like an uphill sprint, but needless to say that we're on our way.